Have you ever thought about what happens to unclaimed bodies in government mortuaries? It's a sobering question, isn't it? It's an issue that's been brought into sharp focus recently by South Africa's Health Minister, Dr. Joe Phaahla. According to him, there are currently over 2,000 unclaimed bodies languishing in government mortuaries across the country. What's even more startling is the concentration of these bodies in certain provinces. KwaZulu-Natal, for instance, has over 1,300 bodies in its mortuaries alone. Yet, for some provinces, figures aren't even available, leaving us to wonder just how extensive this issue might be. These are the forgotten dead, lying unclaimed in cold storage. But what happens to these bodies if they remain unclaimed? That's a question that many might wonder, and the answer lies in the policy of unclaimed bodies. When a body is unclaimed, it is moved to a freezer within 7 days of admission. This is done to preserve the body, while efforts are made to identify it and locate any potential relatives. If the body remains unidentified for 30 days, the municipal council, under whose jurisdiction the mortuary falls, must ensure that a pauper burial is undertaken. This is a burial arranged by the state for those who do not have the means for a private funeral, or for those who remain unclaimed. But before this final step, there's a crucial procedure which involves documenting the unidentified. A picture of the deceased is taken, fingerprints are recorded, and blood tissue samples are collected. These are archived for future reference in case anyone comes forward to claim the body or for any required investigations. This is the grim reality for those who remain unclaimed, their final resting place determined by bureaucratic procedure. Yet, this is not an issue confined to South Africa alone. Let's take a moment to widen our perspective to the global scale. A tragic train crash in India's Odisha state left a heartbreaking aftermath, with around 100 bodies remaining unclaimed. Families faced immense challenges in identifying their loved ones due to the condition of the bodies, necessitating the use of DNA testing. The authorities made fervent appeals for families to come forward, highlighting the universality of the struggle to identify and claim the deceased. This grim reality is a shared struggle across different regions, from South Africa's mortuaries filled with unclaimed bodies to India's rail disaster. The issue is not confined to a single country or a specific circumstance. It's a global phenomenon, a testament to the complexity of life and death, and the often overlooked challenges that arise in the wake of tragedy. We see that this issue transcends borders and cultural contexts, demanding a collective understanding and a shared responsibility. From South Africa to India, the issue of unclaimed bodies persists, a global phenomenon that continues to raise complex questions.